Catherine, and I welcome you to Divine Light Church, Divine Light Spiritualist Church. If you are new to DLSC, welcome, or haven't been here for a while, welcome back. We welcome all of you. Anyone with the mobile phone, please be sure it's on silent or off. I will now speak the land acknowledgement. With honor and respect, we acknowledge that the land on which we gather today is home to many Indigenous peoples across Turtle Island. This is the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe Mississaugas, adjacent to the Mississaugas of Scugog Island First Nation. This land is and will continue to be home to the Indigenous peoples. Let us acknowledge the mistakes and traumas of the past with authenticity, truth, and reconciliation. We pay respect to the elders, past and present, recognizing their ongoing connection to this land. We honor the enduring presence of the Indigenous peoples on this land, and we recognize our responsibility to learn from their wisdom, respect their traditions, and support peace. As a spiritual community, we commit to fostering understanding, respect, and unity with all who share this land. Today, our speaker in medium is Effie Linke, and our prayer people are Katie and Lorraine. Please note that the opinions of our speakers reflect their own beliefs, and our speakers and mediums work with spirit in their own individual way. DLSC is not responsible for what our speaker and mediums say. This includes our own ministers and ministerial students. I now call on Katie to say our opening prayer.
Great Creator, as you hold our hearts within yours, you know our thoughts, our worries, and our fears. We ask that you strengthen us and make us all the things good through your loving Spirit. Light our minds and hearts with the peace of your love. You heal the diseases that we truly believe that you are here with us today. We feel the sense of your power. Speak to us and allow your love to inspire us in a perfect way. We thank you for the blessings and guidance. Divine Spirit, this service is now left in your love. So be it.
Now let's say the Lord's Prayer together now, please. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever. Amen. On the inside cover of our songbook, you'll see our 7 principles. Let's say them together now, please. We believe in the Fatherhood of God, the brotherhood of man, the communion of spirits, and the ministry of angels, the continuous existence of the human soul, personal responsibility, compensation and retribution hereafter for all the good and evil deeds done, eternal purpose open to every soul. Let's sing our first song, God Will Make a Way, on page 55.
There seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide. Hold me closely for me. He will be my guide. Hold me closely to his side. With love and strength for each new day, he will make a way. He will make a way. By a roadway in the wilderness, he'll lead. Rivers in the desert will I see. Heaven and earth will fade, but his word will still remain. And he will do something new today. Oh, God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide. Hold me closely to his side. With love and strength for each new day, he will make a way. He will make a way. By a roadway in the wilderness, he'll lead me. Rivers in the desert will I see. Will fade, but his word will still remain. And he will do something new today. Oh, God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He works in ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide. Hold me closely to his side. With love and strength for each new day, he will make a way. He will make a way. With love and strength for each new day, he will make a way. He will make a way.
Okay, now it's time for spiritual healing. Spiritual healing is the most divine aspect of our service. I ask that you refrain from having a conversation with another during the healing part of our service. We'll say the first stanza in unison, and then I'll read the names in our healing book. If you didn't get an opportunity to write names in the healing book, just think their names in your head while we're doing the prayers or the moment of silence, and they will be acknowledged by Spirit. We will then have a moment of silence, and then we'll say the second stanza. In our moments of silence, mentally add anyone who is in need of healing, plus those in our healing book. For those who wish a healing, please come to the healing stools when you are ready, when our healers are ready. And for those who do not wish a healing, this time gives you an opportunity to meditate. If you know of anyone who needs a spiritual healing, you may receive a healing for them. This form of healing is also effective. So the way you do that is to sit on the chair, think of that person and feel their energy, and it will go to them. Okay? First stanza now, please. I
Ask the great unseen healing force to remove all obstructions from my mind and body and to restore me to perfect health. I ask this in all sincerity and honesty, and I will do my part.
Donna, Cindy, John, Rick, Ryan and family, Nolan and family, Megan and family, Jane, Patty, Peter, Claudette, Jane, Dennis, Asher and family, Marilyn Maharaj, Sidat Maharaj, Reverend Joe, John, Colleen, Rennie, Michelle, Mike, Stephen, Amber, Reverend Heather, David, Jacob, Miranda, Paul, Gail, and Sharon and Bob. And on our soul progression list, those who have transitioned, Irina Zarutska and Joan Chaff. A moment of silence, please now. Second stanza now, please. I
Ask the great unseen healing force to help both present and absent ones who are in need of help and to restore them to perfect health. I put my trust in the love and the power of God. Amen.
Our healers are Asher and Katie. I ask you to come forward now.
Infinite Mother, Father, God, and for His healing forces, may thy limitless healing energies flow through all who sat upon our healing stools. May also flow through those who need pardon or healing hope, and to those that mentally felt or that are in need of healing. The healing Christ is within them. Angelic forces of healing attend them, and ministers to every need of body, mind, and emotion. The healing power is now flowing. Thanks be to God. We know now that wonderful blessing have been received and will continue in accord with God's will. Amen.
Thank you, Asher and Katie. Okay, our next song is Go Light the World on page 38.
In every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and cold, and there is Spirit who brings a fire, ignites a candle, and makes it his own. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the helpless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world. Frustrated brother, see how he's tried to light his own candle some other way. See now your sister, she's been out in light too, still holds a candle without a flame. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the lonely, the tired and born. Hold out your candle for all to see. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world. See all the families whose hearts are blazing, so there's bright candles and light up the sky. Pray to our Father in the name of Jesus. Make us a beacon in darkest times. Carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the helpless, deceived and poor. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle,
stand tall. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle, oh, light your world. Take your candle. Go light your world.
Thanks, Rick. That's one of my favorites. Now it's time for our inspirational talk. Effie Linke is an international psychic and medium known for her accuracy and detail, for providing information and evidence from the spirit world. Her readings are natural and authentic and will bring the essence of spirit alive again. The recollection of memories that tie people together and the sharing of forgotten memories on behalf of the spirit world. To see smiles on her recipient faces is heartwarming. Her honesty, compassion, and commitment to the spirit world has made her a well-respected medium. She is continually learning in the spiritual realm and demonstrates her mediumship internationally with platform demonstrations, circles, private and group readings. To date, she has given over 700 readings and will be ordained as a minister in, you're a minister now. I got it from your website. Reverend Effie. Reverend Effie lives in Canada with her family. While her life is hectic, she wouldn't change a single thing. I know that feeling. Welcome, Effie Linke.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone who's watching us today. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for the warm welcome today at the Divine Light Spiritualist Church. Today I want to talk about something that touches every one of us, the courage to heal, and also forgiveness. Forgiveness is one of the most powerful yet most misunderstood forces in the human experience. We all know the word. We've all been told at some point, just forgive and move on. But if it were that easy, none of us would carry that weight. Forgiveness is not simple. It is not automatic. It is a journey. Sometimes it is short, but often it is long, but also a very transformative journey. And while forgiving others is undeniably very powerful, there is a dimension in each one of us, if not more essential, is to forgive ourselves, the self-forgiveness. The power of self-forgiveness. Let's begin there. Self-forgiveness means acknowledging us, learning from it, and extending compassion to ourselves in the same way we might hold to our dear friend. Too often, we treat ourselves harsher than we would ever give to another person. We replay that movie screen over and over again, that tape. But here's the truth. Carrying that weight does not make us better people. It does not make us more moral, more disciplined, and more accountable. Instead, it holds us and keeps us in the past. It keeps us from growing and keeps us from living our true potential. Forgiveness of self is not saying, what I did was okay. It is saying, what I did happened. It happened. I learned, but it does not define who we are. It is an act of self-love. And friends, it is saying, what I did happened. It is an, oops, I missed a paragraph for transparency. It is an act of self-love. And friends, self-love is the one thing we can give to ourselves every single day. I believe we are perfect, imperfect in our own individual and a unique way, in our humanity, perfect in being exactly where we are meant to be at this moment, at this precise moment. But by forgiving ourselves, we break free from the cycle and open that door to healing. So what is forgiveness? At its core, forgiveness is a conscious decision. It is not about erasing the past. It is about freedom, your freedom. Science has confirmed holding on to resentment can increase our stress hormones, disrupt sleep, weaken the immune system, and contribute to so many anxieties. But forgiveness, on the other hand, has been linked to lower our stress, foster our relationships, and even improve our physical health. But beyond that, it is a peace. It is a gift of peace we give to ourselves. Us, because we deserve it. What is forgiveness is not forgetting. Our memories are always going to be a part of us. It is how we are shaped and formed. It is not excusing forgiveness. Wrong is wrong. And it's not saying it's okay when it's not okay. But it is choosing peace. It is choosing to heal. And it is again saying, this is not going to define me. And perhaps most importantly, forgiveness is about you, your heart, your freedom. History is filled with stories that show us the power of forgiveness. Think of the famous Nelson Mandela. He was imprisoned for 27 years for his stand against apartheid. Upon his release, what did he do? He chose forgiveness over vengeance. Mandela's forgiveness did not erase the past, but it held space for a nation to start healing. Think of the families of victims who have chosen forgiveness. Time and time again, we see this all the time after unspeakable tragedies that have happened to their loved ones. Someone has stood up and said, we choose forgiveness. That's hard. But what I believe is these people are not weak. They are warriors of the soul. Even in our old lives, we know so many stories of miscommunication with families. Siblings who stopped speaking but reunited after years and years of silence. Friends who restored a bond after betrayal. Or someone who finally forgave themselves after decades of regret. Even each of these stories reminds us forgiveness is a courage of strength. And each and every one of us will know someone in our lives, maybe personally, that this has happened. But why is forgiveness hard sometimes? Because it is asking us to let go. It is asking us to be vulnerable. It is taking a risk. It asks us to open up our hands and our souls and let go what has been clutching inside us for so long. And that can be scary. That is why forgiveness requires courage and the bravery of your soul. So, how do we forgive? Let me offer you a pathway. Acknowledge it. Healing begins with honesty. Understand the impact. Ask, how did this shape me emotionally, spiritually, and even rationally? What was the logic? And choose to release. This is the turning point. You may not feel ready, and that's okay. Forgiveness is not a single moment. It is a process and it is a journey. But choosing, even in small ways, you are reclaiming back your power. And practice compassion, not necessarily for the other person, but for yourself. Compassion softens the hard edges of our pain. And forgive yourself inside. Sometimes the hardest person to forgive is the person that is looking back at us in the mirror. How many times have we heard that? But you deserve grace, and you deserve, all of us here, healing. This is a lifelong practice. Some wounds may take months, others years, but each step forward matters. It matters to all of us. Forgiveness as a collective healing. Not only does it transform you, but it can transform your communities. It can transform your families. It can transform your work. It can transform nations and countries when we choose this as a collective. It restores trust in us and in our friendships, in our relationships, and it heals misunderstandings. How many times have we reconciled with someone when we forgot what it actually was all about? Or when we actually get to that place where I think I actually may have misunderstood. We may have misunderstood each other. And it was so small, but something so big. And we carried that weight. But what does it do? It also builds unity. And on a larger scale, it can heal nations, and we have seen this, that have been scarred by conflict. Martin Luther King Jr. said it best. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. The late Mother Teresa echoed, if we really want to love, we must first learn how to forgive. Because when we choose forgiveness, we create ripples of peace. Our healing becomes a contribution to the healing of the world. I felt it this morning, right here in front of the two healers, how beautiful that consciousness was. And it was flowing in this entire room, that peace and love. What does also forgiveness do? It offers us freedom. At its deepest level, it is a declaration of our freedom. It is saying, I will not be defined by this. It is saying, I choose love. Love over hate. Love over despair. Love and peace. Peace to all. It is saying to ourselves, I am free. Forgiveness does not mean the past will disappear, but it no longer will control our future moving forward. So today, I invite you to begin. Do not rush. Do not force, but just simply begin. Begin by saying, I choose peace. Begin by whispering, I release this pain. And begin by believing I deserve to heal. Because forgiveness is not a gift to the one who hurt you. It is a gift to you. To you. And you, my friends, are so profoundly worthy of that gift. So, let us choose courage. Let us choose healing. And let us choose forgiveness. Not only for others, but for our own peace, our own freedom, and our own transformation in this world. Forgiveness heals, forgiveness frees, and forgiveness transforms. On the way here, I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, and this is not my words, but I have tweaked it. And one of the last things he said was, thank you for everything in my life. I bless myself, and I bless all those around me to have the wisdom to rise above. This is the perfect day today. I have been given the perfect life. I'm going to honor my life, and I'm going to reveal my true purpose in this world. And I thank you, everyone, for joining me today with your grace, your beautiful faces, and choosing forgiveness. Thank you.
That was so beautiful. wonderful. Thank you so much. Forgiveness is everything. It's at the heart of everything. And I love the way, it sets you free, the way you say that. That is, it really does set you free, right? When you're stuck, when you're in pain, there's something there that's got to be let go of, right? Amazing. I almost wish it was longer. You have such a beautiful energy.
Thank you.
Okay. I now ask you for your material offering, which is a donation towards the upkeep and the ongoing of our church. I ask Pamela to collect it, please.
Thank you.
There we go. We got to combine energies. Thank you. We give thanks for this material support, and we ask that you bless, prosper, and create miracles for the giver, for their contribution and their offering of love. Thy uses and purposes guide us in building wisely and firmly our mansions in spirit in this world and the next. We ask that the monies received to move our church forward in the best way possible. We thank you for continuing to provide the material aspect of it and for keeping our doors open and for your beautiful presence. Thank you. Amen. So I now call on Reverend B for the announcements. Next Sunday, September 21st, our speaker is, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but I'm going to try, Boris Buho. And the chairperson will be our Lorraine Morton. This afternoon at 1 p.m., we have our sound bath bowl meditation, so I will be doing that. Steve is at work today, that's why you don't see him, but he is serving at Peterborough tonight, and it's online. So if you guys are home and free at 7 o'clock, check the church, Divine Light Spiritualist Church Facebook page, and the link for that talk is there. It's an online talk, and Peterborough service is an amazing service. It's lovely. So you can attend by going to their website or the link and clicking on the Zoom link. This Friday, wow, already? Friday, September 19th is at 7 p.m. Can you believe it's the 19th of September already? Our Reiki and Spiritual Healing Night is this Friday. It's a wonderful experience. You have to attend it to really understand. To get it, we have Reiki tables set up, and we have Reiki healers, and people sort of sit at the back and meditate, and everyone gets a healing. So it's a wonderful and really beautiful experience, and Candace and Jess are the ones that organize this. And if you can make it on Friday at 7, definitely do. If Spirit calls you to come, come. And then Saturday, September 20th, is our annual Spirit Walk. So what we do for Spirit Walk is we go down to the lake, Ajax Rotary Park. We walk over the bridge, and I take the sound bowls, and we do a sound bowl meditation down by the lake. And then we walk through the cemetery, get some spiritual, sort of insights, and then we come back here. You're not allowed to tell anybody while you're there, right? You're not allowed to talk to each other until we get back to the church. And then we share our experience and eat sugary snacks. So that is the plan for Saturday at 5:30. So we'll meet here at 5:30, and then we'll go down to the lake all together and do that. If you're going to attend this one, make sure that you send me an email that you're going to attend. Otherwise, I will not run it. Okay. So that is that, and the cost for that one is $25. And also next Saturday, not church related. You can tell Steve wrote these, right? DJ Steve will be performing at the Brooklyn Harvest Festival. So it runs from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So the Brooklyn Harvest Festival is next week, and Steve has a DJ booth, and he's gonna do a set a couple times through the day next week. Next Sunday, September 21st at 6 p.m., our Soul Rescue returns. So we sit in circle, we meditate, and we go into spirit and rescue souls that are lost and bring them home. It is an incredible, incredible experience. Like, it's like you feel like you're really working for God when you're doing that. If you're guided to come, definitely show up. Next Sunday at 6 p.m. And then we have so much going on this month. September 27th is our fall psychic fair. So tell everyone you know and come. There are some incredible vendors. There's going to be an amazing amount of sweet things. Lorraine is going to be baking. Karen is going to be baking. There is a healer. Sahara is coming. There is our readers, myself, Reverend Catherine McLean, Reverend Karen Howard. There's a whole bunch of us that are slated, and then we have our pop-up readers as well. So that is an amazing experience. So much community, and there's a lot of fun things as well to purchase. Mediumship classes have started up again this week. Beginners classes are Thursdays at 7, intermediate are Tuesdays at 7, and advanced classes are Wednesdays at 7. They speak for themselves, don't they? We go bit by bit, and the energy is incredible, and people learn at amazing rates. It's so wonderful to be back in and teaching again. I really missed that connection, and that weekly connection to spirit, and watching people just grow and come into themselves, their own power and their own gifts. It is amazing. So if you're questioning coming to class, just come. Cutoff date for classes, so it becomes a closed class as of November 1st. But if you're thinking of joining, definitely do so as soon as possible. You'll get more out of it. Email us at divinelightspiritualistchurch@gmail.com if you wish to sign up, or just show up. There are 2 other Spiritualist churches in Oshawa. Star of Hope Spiritualist Church service is at 7 p.m. this evening at Connaught Park Clubhouse. The chairperson this evening is Reverend Bob Hennessy, and the speaker and medium is Reverend Judy Morgan. October 18th is 50 years of the Star of Hope celebration. That is from 12 to 4 at 26 Beach Avenue at the Bowmanville Older Adult Association. So that's going to be a really lovely time. We're going to be helping them with their decorations on Women's Night, right? So on October 3rd, I think it is. It's the first Friday of every month is Women's Night. We're going to be helping them put their decorations together. So it's going to be a lot of fun. RSVP for that one to info@thestarofhope.org. And Eternal Life Spiritual Eternal Life Spiritual Center is located at Story Park Community, and their service time is the same as ours at 10:30. So next week, September 21st, their fall equinox service will be led by Jillian Albers. And so things we have for sale are in our cabinets here. There's a suggestion box at the side there. Feel free to use it if you wish to remain anonymous. If there are services or events that you'd like to see here, don't be shy and let us know. Church membership is welcome anytime. Membership covers from January to December, and it's only $15 a year for the year. We actually have the new 2026 ones ready now. We are a religious body, and we offer a ministerial program. Our ordained ministers have the authority to solemnize marriages, conduct funerals, and naming services. Our website is
www.dlsc.co.
There's 2 word numbers, but I'll take it. And we're also on Facebook, and we stream on YouTube. And thank you all for being here. We appreciate every single one of you. Thank you for your support, for watching and attending our service. Please like and subscribe. I send you all angels to keep you happy through the week and miracles, tons of miracles. Little ones that make you smile and large ones that make you dance and laugh with happiness. God bless you all with so much love. And now it's time for our Moments of Positivity with Lorraine Morton.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
This one's called You Can Do This. There isn't a person alive who doesn't want to make changes. Every single person has something they can improve on, whether it's to give up a bad habit, make more money, be physically fit, or any number of things. There's always room to grow, a way to become a better person. Thousands of people considered making the effort, yet there are few who successfully reach their goals. You can be one of those few. The power is within yourself. It's in believing you can. It's knowing that you are the only one who can change you. You can begin at any moment. Regardless of past mistakes or failures, the present and the future are yours to live the way you want to. Faith and discipline and attitude and perception are the keys to success. Commit yourself, your time, and your efforts to allow the person you are to become the person you want to be.
Okay, are there any birthdays or celebrations to announce? Okay, it's an awesome day. Time for another song, and that song number is 69, and the name of the song is Here I Am, Lord.
I'm the Lord of sea and sky. I have heard my people cry. All who dwell in dark and sin, my hand will save. I who made the stars of night, I will make their darkness bright. Who will bear my light to them? Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard you calling in the night. I will go, Lord, when you lead me. I will hold your people in my heart. I am the Lord of wind and flame. I will tend the poor and lame. I will set a feast for them. My hand will save. Finest bread I will provide, till their hearts be satisfied. I will give my life to them. Whom shall I send? Here I am, Lord. Is it I, Lord? I have heard
in your heart, that's forgiveness. Okay? And with that call from Spirit, it's time for messages. Please welcome back Reverend Effie Linke. It doesn't move very well, but we can try.
Thanks, everyone. It's been such a pleasure, and I just want to say what beautiful energy this place has, and it's holding back tears. It's been a bit difficult, so I want to thank all of you. And if I come to you, please understand yes, no, maybe. I'm going to just start right away, and I haven't been told a timeline. This is my first time here, so
Maybe 15 minutes?
you give me the cue.
Oh,
Okay. I am drawn to the first two rows here. I do have a lady stepping forward. She would have been a minister, and I also understand she would have been someone that was also a teacher that would have taught what we do, what I'm doing here. I'm very drawn to yourself. Would you understand this?
Possibly.
Oh, yours.
Oh, no, actually.
Between the both of you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Would you understand this?
Um,
Between the both of you. You two. Yeah. Between the both of you.
No, but I might be Bonnie.
Bonnie. Would you understand this, Bonnie?
Yes.
Yes, thank you. So it's in the first row. She does come in as someone that believed very, very much, and this was a dedication of what she did. She poured a lot of energy into this. Would you understand this? And with that, would you also understand she was a minister? And would you also understand that she would be a part of this place when she's here? She's singing with me today.
Not this place.
But she was a part of a spiritualist,
Part of some of us.
the Canadian churches. I'm just going to be Brantford or somewhere.
She was a spiritualist minister.
Thank you. And there's a way where she was not a lady that when she taught, she made you learned. She wasn't giving you any shortcuts. And she would say, that's not evidence, Bonnie. That's not evidence. You need to go further and further. Would you understand this? And she would also hold space for you with healing. And I do understand that there was a group, there was a circle that was there, and it was the type of techniques she would use where she would do different types of mechanics. So I understand that while she's in the circle, she'd give you pictures. What do you take from this picture? And would you understand this? And there's a way where she thought outside of the box. So I do feel that she would change the topic while I'm teaching. She would get inspiration that, let's do this today. Let's do this today. But she comes in as a dear friend to you. And I do understand that the church and just pouring her heart and her soul into this was something that you're also very, very much in your life right now. Your spirituality. Moving forward, this is what gives you peace. This is what gives you healing. This is what gives you forgiveness here. And there's a way where you're a constant learner, Bonnie. You're continuously learning. You're continuously developing. And she brings you confidence today to step up to the platform, to start to, if you're not doing it, you're ready. She says, you're ready. I'm also feeling like a name of Ellen or E. Would anybody understand this? I do have another blending spirit of Ellen or E. No, hold that. That's for you? Okay. I'm going to get to you next, okay? Because they're quite a bit here. She brings you love. She brings you peace. Forgiveness, I'm going to say, yes, forgiveness too, because that's the theme of the day, but most importantly, love, and to keep up the good work, Bonnie. You're heading in the right direction. You also volunteer, she says, and there's a way where you have found your peace and your power, and you're very content right now in your life. Would you understand this? Your generosity comes in also very, very much across. And she says, I always knew she had it. I always knew she had it. and to keep at this. You're very much love the ground, the rooted where the soil is. During the beautiful spring months, when the garden comes out, there's a way where you just love life. And there's also a place where you reflect a lot and you write down your feelings and emotions on a piece of paper afterwards. Would you understand this? And I give you, with this beautiful teacher, this minister, this mentor to many, and to keep moving forward, do not stop. And when I always hear, I'm too old, you are not too old. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. I do have a lady stepping forward. Her name is Ellen. When she comes forward, she's someone that's very boom, boom, boom. When she speaks to me, she's very direct. Would you understand this?
Yes.
Would you also understand, I'm not even getting this relationship where she comes in as a grandmother to you, and there's a way where she held the family together as a matriarch when she's here, but she loved the family togetherness. That was her way of love, the family together. There's a way also with this grandmother where she wears, I understand her husband would have passed before her. Would you understand this?
Yes.
And would you understand she was a widow for quite some time?
Yes.
And she was an independent woman. And just because her husband passed doesn't mean that's going to define her. She was the one that I feel that if she passed first, he wouldn't know what to do. So it was a blessing in disguise when she comes forward. She's also in a way where you look like her. There's a similarity of the both of you, and when you go into her house, you see a lot of pictures of her family that were everywhere, and there's also a lineage that she brings to me where you don't know who these family members were, but because of her, she would give you information and knowledge of all of these families that's here. There's a sisterhood on the other side with Ellen. Would you understand this? The sisterhood, the aunts, that all of them are stepping forward for you today. And when Ellen is here, there's also, I understand, within the family, there's been separation, there's been distance. Would you understand this? The conflict that's here. When she was here, she said this would have not happened. She would have absolutely made sure that she would have put her foot down and got everybody in place, because that's the kind of strength that this woman has. She also makes me feel that you have not gone out too much, so you have been in a place where you want to be home, but I understand this beautiful man beside you is so supportive, who has been very, very close to you, has been your rock in life, has been someone that you can lean on, but it's both of you together. You support each other, and she's very, very happy for this man. I'm going to say partner because I've got in trouble before. Okay. There's also with Ellen where remember her stainless steel silver set, how beautiful it was and how great she kept it, and there was no stains on there or any tar. And she also would have had other silver sets where she would wrap it up very, very carefully. And this beautiful hutch that's like down there, she would have had all these beautiful figurines and decorations, and she kept those because that was Ellen. She kept things in good condition. She also would have kept, her beautiful home very, very clean. So I do understand when someone doesn't keep her home up to her standards, because that's how she is, a woman of standards. So her home was absolutely beautiful and spotless. And when she comes into my home, she's going like this, and she's not a woman, she's not a grandma to mess with. You hear her. She's been gone for quite some time on the other side, but she comes into your home, and I feel like you hear footsteps in the middle of the night, that someone's there. Would you both understand this? I'm assuming he lives with you. Would you understand this?
Yes.
Okay. And would you also understand there's a way where there's pictures? Did that move a little bit, or was that crooked? Now, I feel that's more with you. You like things to be a certain way on the wall, and you're very, very handy with this. You're almost like a man of a lot of trades, but simple trades, and you can just do anything if someone asked you. And there was a way where you don't mind to get your hands dirty, she said, and you'll go into the gutters of the home and you'll clean out, and your strength comes in where your grandfather's also stepping forward. And as he's here, he's also a man of a lot of strength, physical strength, this man. And you remember those old lawnmowers from a long time ago? He would do that. He would do that. Would you also understand he used to be a smoker at one time?
Yes.
And he would have that cigarette in his mouth, and he would keep, it would just always be there. All those ashtrays in the home, I feel like your grandmother would go crazy because she's always cleaning them out. She's always cleaning them out. And there's a way where they bicker, and they're two very strong personalities, these people are. I do have a Nick coming in. I just want to make sure there's not anyone know a Nick in the audience. Okay, just going to hold him there. He's an altar boy. He would have been very, very much in the church, would have started very young. Now, with the message with your grandparents coming in, there is a picture that you look at with family that's there, where there's this family around you, and you miss them very, very much. And there's a way where she says that she's working behind the scenes trying to help. She's also trying to get to a place where we talked about forgiveness, peace today, love, choosing love, letting bygones be bygones. But I understand the family, there's a lot of strong personalities, she says, and people won't bend. But she's doing her absolute best. She's letting me know that you take very good care of your house, and you make so your silverware, everything is very, very clean too. She's passed down her dishes, the fine china that she's had. No, it's not you. Would you understand she had a set of beautiful fine china, but it was from a long time ago, very, very delicate, not like today's. And there were like pink flowers, like a pink that was on there. And it went also with the cups, like she would have had. She's also a tea drinker, your grandma. And you remember when you walked in the home, she would have also a tea always ready. The house smells absolutely beautiful Christmas time when you walk in. It's just a place of love. I'm playing the piano with Grandma. Would you understand? She also played the piano. And I love this. I love this woman. We need more grandmas like this today in our lives. But she says that you are, like Bonnie, exactly where you're supposed to be. You keep doing what you're doing. You worry, she says, a lot. You stress about it. She says, let it go. Let it go. Sometimes, and this is my belief, people come into our lives for learning lessons. And you will rise above this, and you have. And you have each other to stick by you, to very, very much stick by you. What a wonderful, wonderful woman. And your grandfather, he leaves all these cigarettes outside the house. Gosh, she's upset. Would you understand this? She's upset about this. There's also cats and dogs coming. I'm not going to go do animal communication, but I just want to leave this with you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel I'm still with Bonnie, but I'm going to try to ask... the lady behind in the purple shirt, I'm drawn to both of you, and the white shirt. I don't know their names. Both of you, and the lady with the purple maroon pants. Would you understand a man that was an altar boy in a church that's on the other side? He would have started, his family would have been very much strong in their faith, and he would have been an altar boy, very much into church. If not, would you understand there is a man that is coming forward, and maybe with you. Mm-hmm. Would you understand this?
Yeah, I think
yes
so.
Or no? Or maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Would you understand your family is religious along, and that kept them going? Like religion is bigger than family. I choose my religion, my creator over my family. Would you also understand being as young, going to church often? I think your name is Asher, with your family.
Yes.
And there was a way where they wanted you to be involved with the church, to have a lot of family, there's communities there. There's a Sunday school that's there, and afterwards there's a place where we all go. And after someone passes away, I have to slow down, hold on. Oh my gosh, another grandmother that would have been a rock, that also would have been a widow for quite some time.
Yes.
Would you understand this?
Yes. Yeah.
She talks to me like Mother Teresa, so I understand her name is not Teresa, but she would have been that way about her religion. I feel like I'm looking at gods of stones or
Yes.
Buddhists. I don't know. I'm transparent, but I'm looking at Buddhists that I'm praying. It's around the. You're gonna have to let me know afterwards, because this is a new one for me. But when she's here, she's been over on the other side for quite some time. But she's still very, very much around you, Asher, when she's here. And I understand you've been trying to connect with her. When you sit and you in the power, you blend, she comes close to you, and she's one of your healers. And would you also understand feeling her, that she's here, and she puts her hands on your shoulders. She speaks another language to me, and I don't know what it is, but I know that there were books in the home that would have been this language, and there are also books of religion. And
Yes.
she would have also babysat you. Would you
Yes.
understand this?
Yes.
As a baby too?
Yes.
And there's a way where she would have made homemade baby food, because that was your grandma, not the canned Gerber. Your grandma also gives me a way where you look for signs for her when she's here. And there is a place where there's birds, a bird house. A chicken coop. Would you understand this?
Yes.
The chicken coop.
Yes.
And they're always flying out, the chickens. They're always flying out, and I feel like she loved that. She loved living on a farm, and that was a good life for her when she steps forward. I'm also being made aware of textiles, of threads, of making rugs.
Yeah.
Would you understand the
Yes.
rugs that she made
Yes.
from homemade?
Yeah.
But so the craft is very, very important to your grandma, making things and giving it to the families, her generosity. She also would have made homemade bread, this grandma. Would you understand this? And this was like a ritual for her every week. I got it making all the breads from scratch, and she would put the yeast in the middle. My, oh my, what a wonderful woman. She's with a daughter on the other side. Would you understand this?
Maybe I
Would you
try.
understand there's the oldest daughter, there's an older daughter that's very strong in the family. I don't feel this is your mom. Would you understand an aunt?
Yeah.
And she's still here.
Yes.
Yeah, the aunt is very, very strong.
Yes.
And would you understand they had a close relationship?
Yes.
And this aunt would have taken care of your grandma. She would have been always
Yes.
around her, and they would have had
Yes.
and she relied on her very, very much. Your aunt makes me feel like she took on this role because
Yes.
the love, but that's what we do for our parents because of the love, that closeness. She also, I know this is very generic with grandmas, but the doilies that she made from scratch. And it wasn't just doilies, but she also would have crocheted. And she would have done that. She's a multitasker, Asher, your grandma, where you can talk to her and she's doing multiple things at once. But she's a rock of strength, and I can't push her. She knows who she is when she's here. All of this family that comes in for your grandma, I do understand family is very, very important to you, and you keep the family together. Very much a similar role like she had. Would you understand this? The way where you're not reactive today, she says, you've gotten to a place of peace, and you understand, and you sit down, and you take a lot of time, just like Bonnie, to reflect on your thoughts, and there's so much prayer with you. She says that she listens to your prayers and she receives them. You're always looking for signs outside, Asher. Would you understand this? And you look up in the sky, and it's not just the feathers, but you have been collecting. When you see the feathers, you bring it inside. Would you understand this? And would you also understand that in your aunt's house, actually in your grandma's house, there's icons, just icons everywhere when she's here. And in the church, there would have been frankincense that goes, you smell it everywhere. It's a very, very, it's not orthodox. You're going to let me know.
Okay. Yeah.
Religious. It's
Yes.
not faith or spiritual. Or not Catholic.
Yes.
No, not that. I want to just leave love, this grandma, where you have also got into a place of love and peace and prayer, and you sit very, very still, and thoughts come to your mind in the middle of the night, and you just wake up, your intuition, to trust it more, to trust more your intuition, to start to write your things down. And she's been almost like, there was a time you were very stubborn, like I'm knocking on your head, and you didn't want to, you were just stubborn. But the spiritual awakening that you had, something led you to this, which she's so glad that you're here. And there was a tough time in your life, which I won't share I don't share personal items, but she says that tough time in your life brought you here today. Growing up, I understand it wasn't always the best environment in the home. Would you understand this? And she says she loves you. She absolutely loves you, Asher, because you're here and she's able to connect with you. And I also want to talk about, I have an Ankh symbol. She brings that to you, which is Egypt. So we'll talk afterwards what this means to me. It could be also a message from your grandma. Where to move forward.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's see. I have a music teacher coming in who taught music. Very, very much loved music. Instrumental music. When this teacher's here, I feel like he would have done this for quite some time, for a long time. I'm looking at Asher again. Would you understand this?
Maybe.
Okay, just to make sure around the circle, does anybody understand a man? I don't know the relationship. He was a music teacher, and music was his life. He would have also taught it as a teacher, and he would have loved to go to the opera, concerts where it's classical music. The lady in the back.
Close to that, he was a teacher, very into music. His daughter's an opera singer, but I don't think he taught music that I know of.
Okay.
But very close to the family.
So this is not a relative. This is
Kind of pseudo relative, but no blood.
look. It's like an in-law, almost. It's okay. Don't let me know. This man comes in where he's so intense with music, and with this music, he is a way where it takes over my mind. Would you understand this? And he could play the piano too. Would you understand this? And it was several instruments that he could play. Would you understand this?
That I don't know either.
You may need to verify, but would you understand he would like to listen to music a lot, and you'd always see him with headphones, just wanting, and he understands notes too. This man would have been a wonderful teacher, but I do feel like his influence on people, his family with music would have led them to that direction, to start to look at other avenues, how music has influenced my life. I'm being brought to jazz with this man, and also he did jazz and the brass instruments that I'm looking at on TV. Would you understand going into the home, or the kids started to play other instruments around him, his family? And would you understand one of them played the brass, an instrument?
His brother, I think, or uncle got out of Holocaust to do it.
And there was a band.
I don't know what, but he would have been in an orchestra or something.
And yeah, there was a band.
I don't know what instrument he played.
That's okay. It's definitely a brass he's sharing. And there's a way where I want to pay respects to the music. It's almost like I'm looking at that beautiful show, The Hills Are Alive, with the music and the family. This is the kind of family it was. Music takes over my life. And everybody would also sing in the family that's here. And the singing, they have beautiful voices. And they can go like to sopranos, or they can go to altos. And there is a grandma also stepping in that I feel like this would have also been an influence. She would have had the record on playing all the time in the home. You may have to validate that. But would you understand for yourself, you have the radio on, you have some music always playing in your home? Yes or no?
If not, it's in my head, but
Yes, okay. And there's a way where you always looking for different types of music. What should I play? Which one? But you're also looking for podcasts to inspirational speaking. I'm going to women and men. Deepak Chopra, that inspires me to let you know that you're thinking of which direction, which journey you should go in your life right now. Would you understand this?
Yeah.
And the direction as this man, because he comes in so much as a teacher, to you is follow your heart. Joseph Campbell said it best, follow your bliss. Follow your bliss, and where you are being drawn to, it needs to come naturally. You don't need to, this is for everyone here, when you are looking for your true potential, it has to come naturally. We should not be trying or forcing it. The thing where I want to ask you is to start to learn how to play, if you haven't attempted it yet. To look in that direction. It's going to be notes, it's going to be music. Does this resonate to you?
That conversation about yesterday. Yeah.
Wonderful. Start simple, and he's going to be helping you on the other side. You go to just beautiful, just beautiful, just beautiful. Just want to leave this beautiful teacher that's coming for you today. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for your energy and time. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Okay. All right, we have come to the end of our service, unfortunately. I would like to take the opportunity to thank our speaker in medium, Reverend Effie Linke, our spiritual healers, Asher and Katie, our collections person, Pamela, and all who helped in every way, and all of you who are joining us this afternoon. Please come and visit again. After our closing prayer, we'll sing our closing song, which is on the back of the songbook, God Be With You. I now call on Lorraine to say our closing prayer.
Most gracious and loving God, thank you for the blessings you have given us, our family, friends, and all we hold dear. Thank you for giving us another day to see the beauty of your creations. You know all about what's happening here in our world right now. We ask that you remain as our rock and our anchor. You stand as a lighthouse, giving hope, strength, and peace. As we depart here today, guide all safely home to our loved ones, and until we meet again, we're left in your loving care. Amen. God bless.
Okay. Now let's sing our closing song, God Be With You, located on the back of our songbook. God bless you all and have a safe drive. Thank you.